No, it won't let me in to the Z drive, so I can't look them up.
I've got it. Sorry, I thought I put myself off mute. Because I pulled it up just to see what the different qualifications were in comparison to the to this position, because it requires the grade B falls as part of it. It's a graduate from a accredited four-year college with a bachelor's degree in psychology, sociology, social work, counseling, nursing, education, or other human services field, and 3 years of full-time satisfactory paid experience in social work with a public or private social agency adhering to the accepted standards. And then they have the 4-year degree with satisfactory full-time paid experience in social casework with a public or private agency. Possession of valid license to practice as an RN, and 4 years of post-licensure experience as a registered professional nurse, or 3 years of full-time experience as a caseworker in a local social services agency in New York.
Yeah, all right, I was able to pull it up as well. Yeah, my only question on that was, with the 2001, you can only have, these certain degrees, of course. I understand why we would have that. Just wanted to make sure there was another route for people if they, like under the case supervisor grade B, that it wasn't also just those degrees. If someone had other options to get to that position, so I see that they do. So, okay, sorry, yeah, that was this question. So, anything else with this, Denise or Lisa?
No, it looked pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah, same with me. That's why I was looking up the caseworker B just to see, since that was one of the requirements as one.
Okay. Well, then I'll make a motion to approve last supervisor for Texas Services.
I'll second that.
All right. New position duty statement.
Registered professional nurse. So Denise?
Those are for, currently they have nurses working, I believe on contract, that were working at schools, that obviously were not working at the schools. So they had them working through June 30th today. And now they want to employ them by the county. It's going to be, they're going to work part-time, and it's grant funded. So when the grant goes away for the COVID, the positions will go away also. But they were asking for 7 of them. They currently have 2, but they wanted to make 7 separate ones so that all 7 could go away when they don't need them anymore.
This is not competitive?
Non-competitive. It's non-competitive full-time and part-time, so.
Okay. Right.
Okay. I make a motion to approve these new position duty statements.
I'll second.
Great. And then I'll do the same for the supervisor of protective services.
Okay.
And then Barb, you've got a communication received.
Hello, can you hear me now?
We can.
I forgot I was on mute.
Oh, that's okay.
Let me know if do I sound echoey or anything, or is it okay?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're fine.
So the state sent us an email asking us to provide them with a list of exam or eligible lists that are coming up to expire between September 1st of this year and 12/31 of next year, and that are also turning 4 years old or are already 4 years old. So in other words, they want to know if we would like to extend them for an additional year, just until all this crazy COVID stuff gets, we get caught up with all the exams. And so I provided the list. I don't know if you have a copy of the list or not.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
What was that?
You want me to share it? I'm pulling it up. Can I
Oh.
share or I'm trying to pull it up.
So
I think-
anyway, I made a. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think in theory it makes sense given what's going on.
Right. And I think their purpose is so that in case we have any that are reaching 4 years old or almost 4 years old, and then we're behind on the exam schedule and all the makeup exams that have to happen, there's probably going to be a lag where some eligible lists expire and we can't give the exam in time. So they're basically buying us an extra year. That way, whenever we do make up the exams and we, get the results back, we can always just, the new list will obviously supersede the list that's going to be 5 years old.
Right.
So I just wanted to
It
make
sounds.
sure that you.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
This isn't an action item per se
I wanted to
for
make
us.
sure that. Right, just to get your input, I wanted to make sure the commission was aware of it, and if you had any input on whether you think we should extend them for a 5th year or not. I just didn't want to go ahead and reply to the state without having your input first.
Yeah, I would think we would want to extend it until we're able to get a new exam that would supersede it. So I think this was smart on the state's part. So
Yeah.
It gives us the opportunity anyway to hire from the list.
Yep.
Right.
And thank you for bringing this to our attention, Barb.
Yes.
Sure, no problem.
And I haven't heard anything back yet from the state regarding any of the fall exams, because the person that I did speak with regarding it, they still had to speak to the testing group to see if they were going to be having any other tests besides the police, sheriff's deputy position on September 26th. I haven't heard back yet whether or not we're going to be doubling up that day, or they're just going to have that particular one since it's such a large test and being high security. So I don't know if you want to give the gym up or not. You know, you guys mentioned about wanting to be able to help out, but also not giving up something we might need.
I think it's something we can probably discuss, offline, not during the commission meeting. And probably I think it's better to have our ducks in a row in the space that we need. So.
Lost Lisa. Didn't like that answer. All right. Anything else, Denise or Barb or Rachel?
Nope, I don't think so.
I'm all set.
I'm all set.
All right.
Lisa, did you hear?
No, because I got clicked off somehow.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
we'll catch up with you offline on the September exam meeting space.
Okay.
And I'll motion to close the meeting.
Second.